Chris Adams out of hand with Tony, Tojo, and the Punisher. And you'll be hearing about that this week with the USWA, as well as seeing modern-day warrior Kerry von Erich, Maniac Matt Borne, Jeff Jarrett, and many other greats from the United States Wrestling Association. Hi, everybody. Ringside, the Sportatorium. This is Mark Durant. It's great to have you with us. Glad to see you this week. Boy, we still don't know a whole lot about flamboyant Erich Embry. Everybody's still talking about what happened with Chris Adams and Tony last week at the hands of PY and Company. So a lot of things to talk about, a lot of great matches, including our tag team main event with Kerry von Erich and a mystery partner later on. Our very first bout has Rotten Ron Starr and the Sheik against Matt Borne and Jeff Jarrett. So a whole lot of great things happening from start to finish. We'll be back for our very first match, that tag team bout I mentioned, after this short timeout. You've been waiting for the World Heavyweight title. This Friday night at the Sportatorium, it's Jerry the King Lawler against Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the fabulous Freebird. That's right. Be on hand for this great USWA wrestling card this Friday night at the Dallas Sportatorium. Bell time is 8 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30, and tickets are on sale all day Friday, November the 3rd, from 9 a.m. on. The main event is Terry Bam Bam Gordy against Jerry the King Lawler. We'll see how Lawler does against Bam Bam in his attempt to hold on to that belt. But that's not all. Flamboyant Erich Embry teams with Billy Superstar Dundee against Billy Joe Travis and Gorgeous Gary Young. See Big Solomon Grundy and Sheik Braddock against Cousin Jr. and Uncle Elmer. All of this and much more this Friday night, November the 3rd, Dallas Sportatorium, Industrial and Cadiz. Tickets on sale all day beginning at 9 a.m. Jerry the King Lawler against Terry Gordy and more this Friday, 8 o'clock. World Tag Team Champions Matt Borne and Jeff Jarrett. The loser of this fall will exit and leave the USWA. So one of these four big names is going to be making a departure. Born in with Maniac on his shirt, and he's swinging at Sheik Braddock, the traitor who sold out you, me, and the USA for Akbar and his big money and his big bank account. Boy, I'm telling you, we have still got problems on our hands between Tojo, PY, Chris Adams, and Tony. And you can just bet that Akbar is still in the middle of that because he was involved in sending the Punisher down. That was last week. You saw a clip of that as we came on the air this week. The question now is, who's going to be leaving? Jeff Jarrett, Matt Borne, Rotten Ron Starr, or Sheik Braddock? Who do you predict? Let's see. The bell has sounded. We're going to have a tape-recorded interview for you from flamboyant Erich Embry. He's not here this week, but he agreed to speak with us on camera briefly yesterday. And you're going to see that interview here a little bit later, and perhaps it will be some first-hand answers. Look how quickly it's going on in the ring. Jeff Jarrett pinned Ron for about 2 9/10. Here's another quick hook. It could be, it might be, and again, so close. Jeff Jarrett to pinning Ron, and he's getting a little worried as Akbar heads our way. Here's a tag for Sheik Braddock.
Shut up! I understand Erich Embry needs a pair of sunglasses. So being the gracious individual that I am, suppose I might just leave this pair of sunglasses for you. Because I know Erich's hard shape now, and he can't afford it. Have you ever seen the picture of the little old man on the corner with the little cup peddling for those dimes and nickels and quarters? And somebody comes along with some gracious gift and gives those little nickels, dimes, and quarters to Erich Embry. That's what you're facing now, Mark. He's finished. Finished.
Several close calls in the ring here as Matt Borne and Jeff Jarrett have both come so close to pitting their opponent not once, but several times. Clothesline, and down goes Braddock. Here's Borne, one again. Oh, so close. Here's a tag for Jeffrey J. And in comes Mr. Simply Irresistible. So says his music. And he got that arm twisting around, over the head, down under, over again. You never know how that feels until you've been in the ring and had it done. Akbar in ringside. Kerry von Erich in a main event with gentleman Chris Adams against the Punisher and Taurus Bulba. Won't that be a beauty? Especially with Chris involved, since it was the Punisher who made a bad situation worse last week. It'll be Kerry's chance to make a comeback after his horrible results with the Mongolian Claw and the stretcher business of several weeks ago. Akbar over here agitating Matt Borne. And Bronco Lubbock. Big splash by Jarrett again on top, and Ron comes in. All of us hoping that Erich Embry will get better. But so far, there is no news to that end. Again, it's Starr. Bronco Lubbock warning Rotten Ron as Braddock continues with Borne in charge. Billy Joe Travis, the man that everyone's talking about, who brought the white bottle down to hand to Akbar to throw at Erich Embry's face several weeks ago, will be in our next match later on. As now it's a standoff between Rotten Ron and Matt Borne. Clothesline, and Starr goes for the floor. Clothesline by the Maniac. Starr back in. Reversal. Starr with a charge, and Borne had it diagnosed pitifully. And a pin. 1, 2 again. So close. At 7 or 8 times, we've been at 2 and 9, 10. We need to jump in and take a quick break. We'll be back for more of this early event in a moment. Sportatorium, our first event of the week, still underway. Jeff Jarrett and Maniac Matt Borne in a loser leave the USWA match against Sheik, Braddock and Ron Starr. Now, it's not a case of the teams leaving. It's the individual loser of the fall, so only one man will be making an exit. This rotten Ron Starr is not very pretty. I guarantee you, he knows what's going on in that wrestling ring. He is a pro. Not a very nice one. Not a very pleasant one. In fact, a very self-centered one. But he knows what's going on. Clothesline, and down goes Jarrett. Fans making all kinds of noise for Jeff Jarrett. Body slam as Starr backs into the ropes. Down with a knee. Over the shoulder. Which way is he going to turn him? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hate this move. Oh. I don't know how anyone ever walks away from something like that. And if I had my way, they would suspend someone for life every time they did that. You're better off dead than you are paralyzed, and that is a paralyzing move. On the rebound, it's Ron Starr with a surprise move. But as usual, my opinion doesn't count for anything, and the bout goes on. It's Sheik Braddock in the corner now with Jeff Jarrett, and he's going to ride that rope. Jarrett now trying to come back, and does. But just like that, it's Braddock out of the way. Wow, what a great match here, a fast-paced bout. It's all the marbles for these guys because the loser says goodbye to the USWA. What is Ron Starr doing? Count him off, Bronco, and he does just that. Now here's Borne saying, can I do the same thing? And it's a gang up on Jarrett. Akbar loves this. Oh, that Akbar is an arrogant character. Over and down goes Jeff. Here's a pin. Could be, might be, but only two. One, two. Kerry on Erich, Chris Adams, and Chris hits the ring with a Punisher, and Kerry gets Bulba. Our main event this week is really something special. Fans making noise for Jeff Jarrett, who would like to tag the fresh Maniac boy. Akbar is still moving around, puffing on his cigar. Come on!
What a fabulous team Sheik Braddock and Ron Starr made. Can you imagine? No telling how hard they can. My talent is always on top. You know that, Michael Rance. Always.
But whether Akbar noticed it or not, it's Matt Borne and Jeff Jarrett who are rolling now. Starr over the back. Borne with Ron Starr in an abdominal stretch. Akbar and Borne are getting into it. A pin behind, they didn't see it. Starr accidentally knees. Here's a pin, one. The rollout by Ron Starr. He's got Borne by the tights. Starr had Borne by the tights on the roll-up. And Matt Borne has been pinned here. Matt Borne is going to be leaving the USWA. Hey, it's Akbar's lit cigar. The burning and lit cigar in the face of Matt Borne by Ron Starr. Jarrett in with a chair, but Borne has been burned by the cigar of Skandor Akbar thanks to Ron Starr. And it's goodbye, Matt Borne. What a stunner. I hope Borne's all right. Let's check him out, and we'll be back in a minute. Travis making a mockery of this situation. I realize that. Billy Joe Travis walking around like a blind man that is disgraceful and disrespectful. And these fans are trying to tell him that, but it does no good. Travis is obviously in love with himself. Scheduled to go here against Tony Falk. And Travis up on the apron and hopefully ready to get the match underway. Billy Joe Travis not at all popular with his fans, and his antics here making fun of Erich Embry are most unfortunate and most disgraceful. The bell rings. Here we go. Remember, we've got an interview from Erich Embry that was taped yesterday to show you here. An interview taped in private. Erich is not here for the public wrestling card. And it's Billy Joe Travis opening up early on Tony Falk, who's in bad shape. Boy, look at Travis go. Travis never looked better. You know, the thing that makes all this worse is that prior to the white bottle incident, Travis had bowed out of a bout where he was supposed to tag with Jimmy Jack Funk because his leg was supposedly injured. Left Jimmy Jack down here by himself to go against two men, and then 20 minutes later comes bolting down the aisle like he were the Broadway Limited to bring the white bottle in, which means the leg deal was probably a hoax. Leg looks fine now, doesn't it? Travis really all over. Tony Falk, he's got him in the rope. Travis still agitating this crowd, as does Akbar. Travis never looked better. Down, he drops him. Now it's Travis climbing the rope. Or is he going to try to splash or just show off to the crowd? Well, there's his favorite back splash move. And 1, 2, 3, Travis is a very arrogant winner. The winner of the match, Billy Joe Travis. When we come back, we'll talk to Mr. Charm himself, Skandor Akbar and Billy Joe Travis. We are back now, joined by Skandor Akbar and Billy Joe Travis after that escapade in the ring.
Billy Joe, last week, I told everybody in television land that Erich could only smell and he can't see. Well, certainly his family has a distinct odor, and all of you smell so badly. And when I stand up here and give you class, the only gratitude I get is cheers and boos, so you know what you can do. But right now, Billy Joe,
yes, sir.
What do you think of Erich's family?
You know, I was just going to sing you a little song. We are family. I got all my sisters and me. Yeah.
Now, what is classy about this blind man business in these dark... Where are all these people coming from?
Let me tell you what's classy about this operation, Mark Lawrence, since you're using these second-hand threats from the Salvation Army. What the general has done, he's brought out the finest that there is, and we cannot leave our man Billy Travis. Baby, you have got the mind of a deviant person like me.
What about singing, Gary? What about singing?
I think we ought to do like the family says and lean on me, baby.
Percy Pringle, you say you lean on Erich Embry? Listen to this. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Erich Embry, I'm very, very glad you going blind and you gonna get cancer. Your eye look like this now. That's how you look, Erich Embry. And then now you got the sissy, Miss Prissy Pingle as your blonde dog to lead you away like this.
That's right. You're a dog, Percy Pringle.
Thunder!
Hey, Billy, I just want to ask you one question, baby. You know, you've had a week or so to think about the General's Army and Devastation Incorporated and what a family we happen to be with the Punisher and Bulba. How'd you like to be with us, baby? Isn't it fun?
I just want to say something to us. We are family. I got almost it. Shut up. I'm singing. You just shut up.
I don't think that's the way that song goes.
Hey, that's the way that song goes. That's my words, punk. And Erich Embry, I did something that a lot of people's been wanting to do. You're out of action, boy, boy, boy. And I'm going to get you if you ever come back, because I got the mind right here. It's going to guide me.
You see, Embry, you knew this was coming. It shouldn't be a surprise. All I can say for you, Embry, is turn out the lights. The party's over.
Well, I didn't realize that everyone was going to be down here for this. But as promised, we have
all yours, I'm sure.
We have the comments from flamboyant Erich Embry that were taped just yesterday.
Billy Joe Travis, General Skandor Akbar. You thought you pulled it off. Travis, you ran your mouth. You accomplished in one night what hundreds have tried for a little over a year. Well, Billy Joe Travis, you didn't accomplish. You just made me mad. Yeah, you cost me the sight in the right eye. But Billy Joe, thanks to my family that was there, the doctors think, they don't know, they think that they got it washed out in enough time that the sight might come back. The doctors tell me, stay out, don't wrestle. A good hard lick to the head would end the sight forever. There'd be no chance for it to come back. Well, Billy Joe, evidently you don't know flamboyant Erich Embry as well as you think you did. Because I don't care about the sight. You know, I can lose one eye. That still means I got one, Billy Joe Travis. And one eye is all it's going to take to pay you back for the way that you've treated my family, for the way that you've treated me, for the way that you've turned your back on everybody, Travis. You know, Billy Joe, you brought it to the ring. I thought we were friends. Yeah, your big head and your jealousy kind of took you over. Well, Travis, you brought the bottle to the ring, but Akbar, you're the one that threw it. So I'm going to just kind of make it public, Akbar, and all the devastation. I'm going to pay you back for what you did about 1,000 times over. If you lose your eye, if you lose your arm, it don't make no difference because I'm going to pay you back. You say my family caused it. My family didn't cause it. You caused it, and I'm coming to get it.
And Kerry, lest not us forget that it was only a few weeks ago that Kerry got carried out on the stretcher thanks to the Mongolian claw. Only a week ago that the Punisher helped pick up Tony Adams and throw her in a penalty cage while Chris got beat up. Lest us not forget. Kerry with a return revenge opportunity here against Taurus Bulba, the outer Mongolian of 301 pounds. There's the 6'8" Punisher against the glittering Chris Adams and Kerry Von Erich. Well, Bronco Lubitsch, your referee, will bring you all of this at TV time will allow, and we've got quite a few minutes left. Hopefully we'll see most of it or all of it. Ready to go now. Bell is sounded. Kerry Von Erich will open up against the Punisher. How did you like that last interview we had? It was Gary Young. It was Billy Joe Travis, who was really way out of here. Wound up, yelling, singing, carrying on. Akbar, Tojo. Who else was there? The Punisher and Taurus Bulba. What a motley crew. Here comes Akbar again with that look like he's going to holler at us some more.
What can I say, Michael Lance? When you look around the USWA, you see all the championship and all the gold.